Okay, Bob, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming today to the consulate. Que es la presidenta y directora ejecutiva de la Coalición para abolir la esclavitud y la trata de personas. Y estamos aquí en el consulado. Alejandra Garcia Williams, yo soy cónsul de México en Santa Ana, y nos da mucho gusto tener la oportunidad de firmar un documento de esta naturaleza. Como ustedes saben, esta es una problemática que quisiéramos decir que no existe y que no se presenta, pero penosamente sabemos que es algo que sigue existiendo, la trata y la esclavitud, todavía en nuestro mundo. Dicho lo anterior, el Consulado de México, una de sus áreas principales, que es el Departamento de Protección, sigue siempre que se puede este tipo de problemáticas y de casos. Y cuando podemos, asistimos y ayudamos. Pero lo hacemos mucho mejor cuando tenemos a alguien y una organización como es la Coalición para abolir la esclavitud y la trata de personas, porque este memorándum es justamente para ayudarnos, para mantenernos informados, para ver de qué manera podemos fortalecer nuestras acciones y prevenir que se den este tipo de flagelos como es la trata humana. I'm so very glad that we are having today, this MOU. I think it's always very positive to have a document which will allow us to work more closely, because I have to tell you that we did work before.
Yes.
We have been in contact, we have been doing the job one way or the other, but we really wanted to have something in paper.
Yeah.
I would say that we are collaborating and we're going to strengthen.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So we are thrilled about this partnership. Yes. So
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming today. I know you had a very, tight agenda. When we were trying, we postponed it because it was important for you.
Thank you. I so apologize.
For us to meet.
Thank you. Well, we feel the same
this.
way at CAST, and I did bring with me some numbers too that I think, you and the viewers might find very interesting about, the people we've served from Mexico and other countries in Latin America, and some great work that we're doing on not only serving the survivors, but also on prevention. So that's why we're so excited about this partnership.
Y yo creo que sería bueno, si están de acuerdo, que nos diera esos números y esos datos que tienen sobre los mexicanos que está atendiendo. Please do go ahead if you want to give the numbers.
Well, buenos dias, everyone. It's an honor to be here today, and thank you again for not only inviting us to formalize our partnership, but really to make it known that this is increasingly occurring here in Orange County and all over Southern California. So I'd like to thank you, Consul General, for your leadership in particular, that this was a big move in the right direction so that we're formalizing, I know what we've already been doing, but to strengthen it, to really strengthen our community together. So as mentioned before, my name's Kay Buck, and I'm the CEO of the Coalition to Abolish Slavery and Trafficking, CAST. We're located in Los Angeles, but we have a big reach throughout Southern California in serving Mexican nationals and other survivors of human trafficking. So 15 years ago, we were actually founded as the very first organization here in the United States to serve a population of survivors. Now since then, for the past 15 years, we have noticed a big increase in cases. So this year alone, our caseload has increased by 49%.
So, es que eso es muy importante, un incremento de 49% en los casos que está viendo la organización en el condado de Orange.
Exactly. And last year, 42% of our clients actually came from countries in Latin America, and I'll name them for you. Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Belize, Peru, Chile, and Ecuador. Now, currently, Mexico represents our second highest caseload. So we see a lot of people from Mexico at CAST, and we provide direct legal representation, legal services, social services, and shelter. 33% of our 165 clients currently are from Mexico. And I thought you might be interested in knowing 21 of them are women, 10 are men, and 2 are transgender. About 2/3 of our cases from Mexico are labor trafficking, and 1/3 is what we call sex trafficking or sex slavery. So interestingly, about half of our Mexican clients were first trafficked as kids, as minors. So this data, I hope and I know through our partnership, will inform not only the services that we can provide to support survivors, but also prevention initiatives.
Exactly.
So
That is even more important.
I agree.
And because I do think
Mhm.
many people do not come because they don't know how can
Right?
they be helped. O sea, mucha gente, muchos de nuestros mexicanos, la problemática que enfrentan es que desconocen que hay instituciones, que hay organizaciones que asisten y que apoyan cuando se dan este tipo de casos. Y obviamente además tienen mucho miedo de decir cualquier cosa porque puede ser, si ya de por sí son víctimas, agredidas por la persona que los trajo, por lo cual es muy difícil en ocasiones allegarnos a saber, tener conocimiento de los casos que se presentan. Por eso, cuando tenemos los casos, si llegan al consulado o llegan a CAST, es muy importante que entre los dos veamos de qué manera los podemos ayudar. Because as I was telling, many of them do not come forward because they are very afraid that something is going to happen.
Yes, that is correct, because traffickers threaten them
Of course.
and their families back home. And so this is one thing I wanted to say, that, and why we're so excited about our partnership today, that we've noticed that we get a lot of referrals from your office and from organizations where survivors from Mexico feel safe. So I think that speaks volumes to your leadership, that the survivors come here because they know they can trust you and your staff, your team, and then they are then referred to our organization for services so that we can protect them under the laws that we have available in this country. So just in short, we do have a federal statute called the Trafficking Victims Protection Act that CAST works very closely on amending each reauthorization. And what is allowed under that law is immigration remedy in order to protect survivors. We are also able to bring in or get visas for immediate family members because they are also in harm's way when the victims escape, the traffickers. So we've done a lot, I think, in this country and also in Mexico, where we're increasing all of these great protections for people who are trafficked. And I think it's important that we're working together to raise this awareness so that not only institutions and organizations, but the general public, if they come upon a victim of human trafficking, they know what to do. They can call your office or
and
my
normally
office.
we also they come here and they talk about it whenever we are giving document downstairs.
Great.
So the people is not going to come in that very second because they might be with the aggressor.
Right.
They wait and later on they call us.
Yeah.
Sí, es muy importante la colaboración que tenemos con CAS porque aquí en el consulado también tratamos de que haya una persona que esté explicando que este tipo de situaciones se pueden dar y que en un momento dado, si son víctimas de trata o de algún tipo de esclavitud, puedan hablarlo en el momento en que se sientan seguras y puedan venir al consulado. Es uno de los servicios que ofrecemos, que a lo mejor en ese momento no vienen, pero después saben que el consulado está abierto para cualquier tipo de asistencia, apoyo o ayuda cuando sufren una situación de esta naturaleza.
Absolutely. And one thing that we found in our research, because we are working with 6 organizations in border states in Mexico, so they're our partners as well, and we did a small but an important study. And what we've learned, just some of the initial findings from that study, are that 75% of the victims that were surveyed who were trafficked from Mexico to Los Angeles or Southern California, was that 75% of them actually knew their trafficker. So that really informs our prevention measures that we're working on with our partners and counterparts in Mexico. So we're making great strides. We have a long way to go, of course, but I feel like we're really going in the right direction. So thank you again for your leadership.
We have to work together. This is a terrible thing,
Yeah.
and whatever we can do together to help even 1, 2, 3, whoever,
Yep,
I think it's important.
I agree. I
Even
agree.
one person, it's important.
It is.
So thank you very much for
Thank
being
you.
here,
Thank you.
and we shall proceed to
Yes.
sign, the documents we have.
I'm gonna remove this so I can sign. Thank you.
So the train.
There we
Go.
go.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Thanks.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much.
Very nice meeting you. because
Same
I-
here.
I know you were in Los Angeles, and then you have to go
I've-
again,
I've
and you'll be
been
like
in-
running.
I've actually been in 3 counties already today.
Oh, my God.
It's been a busy day.
All right.
But this is so critical.